Good. So, hope most of the people are having a manual testing experience, right? So, I think one person or two persons don't have a manual testing experience. So, let us coming to the experience point of view and why Tosca and what is the future scope in Tosca and why the companies are jumping to Tosca and compared to other automation tools. Okay. So, if you consider a software testing, in a software testing, two categories are there. What are those? Manual testing. And next one is automation testing. So two types of testing. So most of you people are having a manual testing experience. So now we are discussing automation testing. To work with the manual testing, no need to learn any coding languages, no need to start creating of script, all these tips using either Java or Python is not required anything for manual testing. If you have a good functional knowledge to identify the scenarios to write into a manual test cases. Okay. When you coming to the automation testing, so what are the manual test case document is prepared? This manual test case document is prerequisite for automation. Any kind of automation. You can go with either Selenium or QTP or Raft or Tosca, any automation. The prerequisite is here manual test case document. Clear this point? Who are working as an automation test engineer, they'll get the requirement through manual test case document or they'll get the user stories. If the team is working in agile methodology, so they create one user stories for the teams. So they assign some couple of user stories to the team to work on the automation testing and manual testing both. So when we come to the automation testing, let us discuss with the differences between. So we know one of the stable automation tool in the market, that is the Selenium. Now the companies are jumping to the Tosca automation. Why the companies are jumping to Tosca and what are the drawbacks is available in a Selenium? We'll discuss those points. Okay. So coming to Selenium automation team, if you work with the Selenium, so do we require any programming language?
Yes.
So we require programming language knowledge, right? Either Java or Python or C Sharp. So based on application category, we always choose any one of these programming language. The basics of programming language is required for Selenium automation. So let us coming to the, so what type of applications can we automate using this Selenium? Only web-based applications, correct? So what are the applications we are accessing through website or web browser? So we can automate all those applications using Selenium. And another one. So is integration is possible Selenium with the test management tool? Integrate a Selenium with Jira or HPALM or a solution manager. This Jira, HPALM and solution manager, these all are the test management tools. Okay. So is this integration is possible using Selenium? Noted. There is no integrate Selenium with Jira or HPLM or Solution Manager. If you want to integrate a Selenium with this test management tool, again we have to use some middleware application to integrate a Selenium with a Jira. Okay. So these all are the high level overview and Selenium is going to a couple of applications only. But when we comes to the Tosca automation, so to work with a Tosca, there is no coding, zero coding language. No need to learn any kind of programming languages to work with the Tosca automation. Okay, zero coding. And another one, do we learn any programming languages, Java, Python, C Sharp? Not required anything. So, if you see my last batches, daily I'll take around 4 to 5 batches team, and each one of my batch, 4 to 5 people or 10 people are related to the manual testing experience who are having a 15 years of experience, 20 years of experience only on manual point of view. Okay. So as of now, they are in a stable environment, some comfortable environment. Okay. So now, if you see in the market, most of the companies are doing layoffs on only manual test engineers because the automation is having a huge requirement in the market. So the manual test engineers are planning to jump to the automation. So if they're trying to pick a Selenium, so they have to learn a programming language. So it's very difficult task for them because as of now they are in a comfortable zone working with the manual test engineer. But when we coming to the Selenium, we have to learn some programming. This is not a good thing. If you're keeping around 3 to 4 years on Selenium, so that is not enough to like handle the experience in real time. Okay. But they're just choosing almost the one of the test automation tool that is a Tosca automation only. If we choose a Tosca automation, no coding. This is also one of the comfortable zone and easy to understand, easy to work as well. Okay. And what type of application categories can we automate using Tricentis Tosca? We can automate a web-based applications, so desktop-based applications, APIs. We do automation of APIs. We do automation of SAP related applications. We do automation of Salesforce related application. And we do automation of DB related applications. And we do automation of Oracle Finance related applications. So team, if we see in a market, what type of applications is available in the market? Okay, we do automate all type of application, around 250 types of applications. Around 250 types of application categories. So Tosca is not only for one specific application team. So Tosca is for a different kind of applications. We do automate a service now, Salesforce, all type of application categories. Okay, this is the major advantage. So even the Tricentis company is tie up with the SAP. Tricentis is having some kind of mutual agreement with the Salesforce company, and Tricent is having some agreement with ServiceNow. So even the companies who are dealing with the SAP projects, they are going with Tosca. Who are dealing with the Salesforce project, they are going with Tosca. Who are working as Oracle Finance, still they are going with the Tosca. And who are having an experience on web applications, so still they are also choosing Tosca automation only. Clear up to here?
Yes, Anusha.
And next one is, so integrate Tosca with Jira. Integration is possible in Tosca team. So we can integrate Tosca with test management tools. So if we say test management tools, this is possible. We can integrate Tosca with Jira. We can go with Tosca with HPLM. We can go with Tosca with Solution Manager. We can go with Tosca with Qtest. So these all are the test management tools which is available in a market. Okay. So we do an integration between these test management tools with Tosca. This is possible. Next. So Tosca is having some inbuilt framework. No need to design any other framework for data-driven or modular framework. So no need to design any separate framework for this one. Inbuilt framework. So we always work within a Tosca only. And some inbuilt feature is there to do the parallel execution. So to do the parallel execution team, we required some kind of agent configuration, some kind of executions, all this stuff, right? So we do that parallel execution using distributed execution. So this distributed execution is also possible. While, for example, if I have 500 test cases, I have 5 systems in my hand. So I'll connect with these 5 systems. I'll assign some couple of test cases to each system. I'll complete these 500 test cases within 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. Because we are doing a distribution of execution. This is also inbuilt feature only. If I want to integrate Tosca with any third-party integration tools like Jenkins or Litmus, if I want to integrate this one with the third-party integration tools like Bamboo, yes, this is possible. We do integrate these all tools with other third-party tools as well. Okay. Next, if I come to the different kind of advantages, team, we do have a lot of advantages in Tricentis Tosca. That is the reason most of the companies are looking for the profile who are having experience on Tosca. So here, if you are completed this training session, okay, with completely, it is not a theoretical sessions team, it's completely a practical sessions. So we do work on different kind of challenges, different kind of examples, all these stuffs we go with that. So now here, my point is, if you're keeping around 3 years or 4 years of experience, for example, you have 10 years of experience, and now you're keeping around 3 years of experience on Tosca, yes, that is fine. Definitely you are able to handle your experience in your project. Okay. Any questions up to here?
In case of, in my case, where there is no technical experience at all, how would this help? Uh, do they need to have any knowledge on, say, SAP or API or Salesforce? Do they? Because at the end of the day, the Tosca will be used in one of these companies.
Yes.
So do we have to have knowledge of that as well?
Within this training, okay, I'll cover web applications, next SAP, API, and database, and finally distro. Within this entire training duration, I'll cover these 5 categories of applications. Okay, Mani? So you'll get a knowledge on these 5 categories of
Sure,
applications.
thank you.
So you
I
can,
mean, you'll give an introduction, like how each of them work.
yes, not
Okay,
only
thank you.
introduction, practical as well. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
sure.
how we are
Thank
going to
you.
work in web application, how we are going to work with SAP. So I'll give you SAP installations and we'll do the SAP practical as well. How we are work with the API and how to start that. So how to work with the database, how to start with the desktop. I'll give these 5 categories of application entire this training. For example, if you're trying to keep your experience on Tosca, you can keep your experience on web applications around 3 to 4 years. You can keep your experience on database, you can 3 to 4 years. Or you can go with a desktop-based application 3 to 4 years. Or SAP 3 to 4 years. API 3 to 4 years. Okay. For example, currently you are working as a some analyst, right? So probably you are going to work with any one of application. Am I correct, Mani?
I am not sure that is well. Like, so parallelly, I need to have. So when you say 3 to 4 year experience with one of these, because it goes integrated, it goes with one of these. So parallelly, if I'm going with Tosca, parallelly I need to have experience on or a training on SAP as well. Do you mean by that? In-depth training, I mean to say, in-depth knowledge on one of these as well.
So entire this training session, you are completely learn the things which is related to web applications. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
entire workflow we learn here. Same
Okay.
workflow is applicable for SAP, same workflow is applicable for database and desktop. API is different.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So if you are trying to keep an experience, yes, you can keep an experience any one of these applications. So my point is here, currently you are working, right? So
No, I'm not working. That
you're
is,
not working.
and I've said that I was when I was in India, I have worked for a bank for about 7+ years. Then I have moved to Netherlands, where I cannot use my Indian experience because I was into customer. I was dealing with customers, and I need. It's a European country where I need their language. English wouldn't suffice.
Okay, I understand.
So I have to. So I thought I'll completely shift my profile from non-technical to a technical thing. Maybe soft. For example, Tosca, where I don't need any coding or knowledge and something like that.
Yes, good.
That's it.
Okay, Dick. So as of now, any questions, rest of the people?
Anusha, I have a question here.
Mm.
So, you have mentioned that the test management tools can be integrated while we use Tosca. So, are we also having the hands-on on the any of the test management tools? For example, Jira. Will you
No.
give us the how Jira works with Tosca? So, will we understand that in the course?
No, Lavanya. That part is not included in this training. So I'm just giving an
Okay.
theoretical information. This is possible using Tosca. Okay. To
Neither Jenkins or any other or tools are also not
I'll
covered, right?
explain here distributed execution only. This Jenkins integration is also possible. If I want, I'll show you how to do that.
Okay, yeah. So basically, web SAP API database and desktop hands-ons will be there in the training, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
So coming to Tosca installation team, so no need to worry about Tosca installation. So we will share you our Tosca latest version. So team latest version is 2023.2 and 1. So this is the latest version, but this is released in this year only. So instead of going with the 2023, I'll recommend you people to go with the 16th version. So most of the projects, they started working on Tosca 16th version and 15th versions only. Okay. You people will get a Tosca version, that is a 16th version, to do the installation in your laptop, and will give a license activation around 3 to 4 months. So this is a very good amount of time to do the more practical sessions on Tricentis Tosca. This license is available around 3 to 4 months. Okay. So because Tosca is a paid tool, we have to pay some amount to Tricentis people. So then we'll get a license activation, that is a 3 to 4 months. Okay. And next point is here. So daily basis I'll give you, I'll assign a number of assignments to the team. So you have to start working on assignments. I'll take the assignment status as well. And finally, attendance is also one of the track. So every day the management people will take the attendance. So how many people are attending? So for example, every Saturday I'll take some doubt sessions. If anyone is having some issues while doing a practical session. So every Saturday I'll connect with you to clear all of your doubts, because we all are connecting through online, right? So I have to check this one as well. This one as well. Next is coming to the example. I'll show you one example how to start working with the Tosca. Okay. I'll give you one example. My first point is here. I'll take one application. So this is a your store gift cards. Okay. Your store web application. So this your store web application is given by a Tricentis itself only. We do use this application to do a different types of testings here. Okay. Now, So we'll apply one logic login functionality using Tricentis Tosca. How to apply that? So team, first I'll write the manual test steps, then I'll go with the automation script. So what is the first functionality here? Open application. So this is a manual test steps team. Okay. Open application URL. This is the first step, right? So who are working as a manual test engineer, if they have a good exposure on this functionality, login functionality, they write these manual test steps as a evidence. Okay. Now the first point is open URL. So after opening a URL, what is the next step? I just launched that application also here. So what is the next step here?
Click on login.
So click on login. So here we are able to see here the login hyperlink, right? So do click operation on this login. Yes. Once we do a click operation on login, then what is the next step? Verify this hello sign in page, right? So is that login page or not? We have to verify that. Verify hello. Welcome sign in message. Once we verify that, enter email ID, then enter password. Finally, click on login. Once we do a click on login, then click on logout. So this is only a simple example team which I'm taking here to explain how we are going to work with Tosca automation. Okay. This is the manual test case. As I said, a first point. So this manual test case document or these all manual test steps is prerequisite to work with the automation. Okay. So when I'm starting working with this particular automation tool, first apply open URL, click on login, verify login, sign in message, enter email ID, enter password, click on login, and then click on logout. Finally, close the window. This is what the scenario. Okay, we have to automate these all steps into Tosca automation. So let me open Tosca Commander in my system. Currently, I'm using Tosca Commander 15th version. Yes. So Tosca is loading. Okay, these all are the existing projects which I created earlier. Tomorrow I'll show you how to create the project and what are the prerequisites to create a project. Okay, so as of now, what I'm doing, I'm just opening my existing project only. So I'm going with Anusha repo project. Any one of these project, I'm just going with Anusha repo. So after login to the project, the Tosca, you have to enter our user ID and password here. I'll enter my username and password. My username is Anusha. I'm just passing my password. it takes some time to do a launching of application and log into the page team. So Tosca is a multi-user environment team. We always work with the entire team in a single workspace level only. So if you see here, so what are the test cases is built by other team members. We are able to see those entire test case details here. These multi-user activities also I'll discuss in coming days, like either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Yes. So I'm just doing a checkout. Let's see the flow. So how I'm automating this entire flow in Tosca point of view. Okay. So I'm creating one test case. So this one test case is your store login. This is what my test case. Okay. So what is the first step here? Open application URL. So I want to say same information to this particular application as well, Tosca. So to say open URL, so Tosca is having some inbuilt or predefined standard modules. So these all are the predefined standard modules. So the Tricent is providing these predefined modules. If you go to this path, go to standard module, Tbox extensions and HTML, we are able to see one module that is the open URL. Select this module and drag and drop this module to your test case and drop here. So this is the open URL. Now enter your application. So the main thing is here, if you want to work with Tosca automation, if you know the drag and drop activities, this is enough. So always the category is here dragging and dropping only. Just now I did a dragging and dropping of module to test case section, right? Go back to the module, select the open URL, this module, hold your cursor and drop. See that module I'm holding. I'm dropping, go to your test case, go to your entire test case and release the cursor. After releasing, this one is adding to the new test step. Okay. This is the open URL. Just pass your application URL here. This is what my application URL. Now I done. I did the development of open URL tip. Then what is the next step? Click on login. So are you able to see login hyperlink within this page? So to do a click operation on this login, so we have to scan this particular login hyperlink into a module section. So module is the section, it is holding entire technical information of our test cases. So this login hyperlink is application specific. What are the things is related to application specific? Always scan those application related controls into a module level. So right click on module section, scan application. So click on here, select that particular application and click on scan. Once you do the scanning tip, Tosca directly load all the structured controls. See what are the controls is available within this particular web application. These all are the controls, right? These all controls is available in this particular page. Okay. Now our requirement is here a login functionality. Select this login, click on this checkbox. After selecting this login control, so bottom of the screen, you are able to find one information, the selected item is unique. So here, we are not writing any XPath, any CSS path to make a unique. we're just doing one thing. We're just scanning the control. After that, we're just selecting the control. Click on the checkbox. Once we're done a click operation on checkbox, Tosca directly showing one information. Selected item is unique. If selected item is unique, no need to do any additional activities. Save the module and close this window. So if you see in a module section, last one module is created, your store module. This particular module is holding a login. Select this module, drag and drop this module to your test case and drop here. Expand this one. Now you can see click operation on this particular login. Open curly braces, click and close curly braces. That's it. Now we done a development for login hyperlink as well. What is the next step, team? Verify welcome sign in message. Okay. I'm going back to the application. I'm doing click operation on login. After click operation on login, we go with the login page. This is the login page. So to verify this, we have to verify this message. Welcome, please sign in here. Then enter our email ID, enter the password, then click on login button. So totally, I want to scan 4 controls. One is hello sign in. Another one is email text box. Another one is password text box. Then click on login button. I want these 4 controls into a module section. So I'm just going back to the module and select this module folder. Right click on here, scan application. So then again select the application, then click on scan. So now the page is loaded, all related controls here. So use here one option, that is a select on screen. So here one option is there, select on screen. Enable this option. Click on select on screen. I'm just selecting controls. What are the controls I want? I'm selecting from the application. Okay. After enabling this select on screen, click on condensed. So I want this hello sign in, please sign in message and email ID. Just move your cursor and select those controls. Password. Click on login. Click on advanced arrow. Deselect select on screen. So are you able to see here? All the controls are loaded here. So H1 is unique property. You can see a bottom of the screen, one message team selected item is unique. And email is also unique. Password is also unique. Login is also unique. Okay. Just do a renaming for this H1. I'm just taking a copy of this one. Hello sign in. And paste here. That's it. Save this module. Close this window. Go to module and one more module is created. This particular module is holding hello sign in and email ID, password and login. Do one thing, select this module, drag and drop into your test case level. One more step is added here. Verify this hello, please sign in message. To verify this one, team, double click on here, select the blue color down arrow and click on one property inner text equal to hello, please sign in. And action mode is here, verify. Because we are doing a verification of this hello, please sign in information. Then enter your email ID. I'm just passing my email ID. And then enter the password. I'm just passing the password. After that, click on login. So team, after entering these details, what is the last step? So we completed 4 steps now, right? Verification is done. Entering email ID is done. Password is also done. Click on login also done. So what are the steps is pending now? Click on logout and close the window. So I'm just selecting this. So before doing a logout, first log into the page. So go to that logout page. Now go back to module section and right click on here, scan application. Select our application, click on scan. Once we do a scanning option, finally, select this logout and click on this logout hyperlink. That's it. Save this module. So now see this logout hyperlink is a unique property only, team. No need to do any other activities. So close this window. Once we done that, go back to module level and one more module is created. This module is holding a logout hyperlink. So drag and drop this logout hyperlink and drop your test case level. Expand it and do click operational logout. Once you do a click operational logout, then final step is close the browser. To close the window, that particular tab team. So we do have one predefined standard module. That means a standard modules. Go to standard modules. Go to T-box extensions. And then go to HTML. And then go to here a close browser option. Drag and drop this close browser option module to test case. So what is the caption of this page? We have to pass the caption of this tab. So the caption of this tab is your store, right? Enter that caption here, title. Your asterisk symbol. That's it. So just now I completed entire development for login functionality team. Is everyone able to see any coding in this particular example? First step is open URL. Then I'm doing a click operation on login. After that, I'm verifying the login page. Then I'm entering email ID. Then I'm entering a password. Then click on login. After that, click on logout and then close the browser. So is everyone able to see any coding here?
No.
No. So if I execute this script, right click on here, run in Scratchbook. I'm running this scripting. You can see now. So I'm not doing any activities. Open URL is executed. So then you do a click operation on login hyperlink. See. And then it enter email ID and then it pass the password and click on login button is also done. Then click on logout. Then close the window. We just develop that script into automation level. After execution of our script without human interaction, Tosca is doing all activities from Tosca side. This is what a simple example on Tricentis Tosca team. Any questions up to here?
Where can we see the report, Anusha? The
See-
test case execution. Okay.
Open URL is executed. Your store is also, you can see in a green color tick mark representation. Okay. So once we done the development, it is a debugging. Okay. Once we're done the development, change this work state to completed and drag and drop this particular test case to execution. The execution is the section to do the final run. Okay. So here I'm just doing a checkout. So what is checkout? What is check-in? All I'll explain all these things. Okay. No need to worry about that. Drag your test case to run here. This is what my final. I'm just giving here your store login. Select this execution entry and run again. So I'm running this script one more time. This is the final run. Okay, it stored the log data.
Here we have a option like we can move the cursor and able to see where it will be going like that. What is clicking and where it is going like that. We have an option.
This
Like we
cursor
can
is moving, right?
moving. Okay.
Cursor is moving. I think you missed to observe that. Cursor is moving to do click operation and hyperlink. Let me execute one more time. You can see now. I'm not doing anything. I just do the run. I just here is the my cursor. Okay. It open the URL. Then it go to a login hyperlink. Cursor is going to login level and it doing a click operation on login.
Okay.
It's going to login. Then it doing click operation on login button. Then again it doing a click operation on logout hyperlink.
Okay.
Okay. So click means default it do the cursor movement. Okay. If you want to avoid a cursor movement, then we have another option to do a click operations. Okay. So once you run the script, see 2 times I executed, 2 log data is properly saved here. One is this one and another one is this one. If we expand this is the development. If we expand this one, this is our development. Okay. Once we done that, right click on here, export this report. For example, I want to export this report. I'm just going with that. 4 types of reports is available in Tricentis Tosca. So you can pick any one of the report. I'm just taking actual log only. So this is a PDF format I'm selecting here. I'm just giving some unique naming conversion. So now this execution report is exporting to my local system. So this is what the report and execution test report executed on 26th February 2024. If you go here, this is the test case total. So how many test cases I executed? 1 test case that is successful, 100% completed. And this is the sum chart representation. So this is the execution summary. Execution details for your store login test case. So how many test cases are passed and how many test cases are failed. And this one is executed by whom? This one is executed by Anusha and executed date and time. Clear? Any questions, team?
So in how many ways like report will be generated? Like in one is PDF and HTML, like
We do have a different ways. Let me show you one more time. So here I just selected PDF only. Okay, here you can see you can generate a report these many formats.
okay.
These many formats you can generate a report. Okay.
Anusha, can we set a default browser for execution?
Yes, we can set up that. So this open URL is taking a default browser only. If you're not defined, so I'm not defined any specific browser, right? I just pass the URL here. That's it, right?
Mm.
So default Tosca open URL is taking a default browser of our system. For example, my system default browser is Edge. That is the reason Tosca is doing an execution in Edge browser only.
Okay.
So you okay? Okay, I have one doubt. Like you don't like there is a no framework related. There is no framework used, right?
Yes.
Here. So how it will be in Selenium? Like we are going to be arranging the test cases in the SRC folder, SRC test Java. We have a separate folders. We will be make ourselves, right? Like Maven creating. Here, like automatically it will be create. Go to the test cases separate folder like that. It will be go automatically.
This is the test case folder. So we do all the test case development within this folder level only. Okay. And this is the module section. So here we do scanning of all the modules. This is a modular framework. Okay. Execution. We do all execution here. No need to define that framework here. Okay.
So it will be automatically it is taking, right? When
Yes.
we creating there only we are creating directly.
Yeah. Here it's taking automatic. If you want to create any data-driven framework to test the application, so we achieve that using TCD section. Data-driven hybrid framework. So we all
Okay.
these will achieve here. So like
Do
this,
we use any cucumber here?
no, there is no Cucumber.
Okay.
There is no Selenium. There is no Cucumber here. Okay.
Okay.
So we do automate different combinations of data. See, when you are doing a retesting to test the particular functionality with the different combinations, go with the test case designing section.
Okay. Okay. Here, other than that, Git related things is common, right? Here also, if you want to push any code
No,
and
it is a multi-user environment, okay? See, I am also working here. See, are you able to see a red color representation?
yeah, yes.
That
Okay.
means one of my team member is working on this particular test case.
How it will be integrated with all the things? Like we will be
On
see end of
At
the
the
day,
time
we will
of
be
creation of project, we two options is available. One is single user workspace, multi-user workspace. Okay. So the project creation, they pick the option as a multi-user workspace. Multi-user means multiple people can access this particular project at a time.
so there is no conflicts. We won't get right.
There is no conflict.
Oh.
Here, see, I'm checkouting, I'm doing my work. One of my team member is check out this and that person is also doing that work. Right.
Uh-huh.
So another person is working there. See, if someone is working, we are able to see a green color, red color representation. That means some people are working here. If you want to see that, right click on here, show the checkout details. So
Uh-huh.
he's working on this one. Some different person, I'm sure is working.
If you want, look, sorry, that I understand. If you want to execute all the things for whoever it is developer, then how can we execute like everything as a one?
You can select all test cases and you can do a run. What is
Okay.
happening here? Bharat, once we done the development, we'll just push this entire data into multi-user environment. Okay. So like Git, we are pushing data into Git, right? Test
Mm.
cases.
Mm.
So to push that, no need to write any Git commands to push the data. Okay. So in Tosca, one feature is available that is check-in now.
Okay, maybe in going
Yes.
way I will understand.
Tomorrow I'll tell you, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll tell you how to create a multi-user project. Okay.
Okay,
Day
okay, sure,
after
sure.
I'll tell you what are the activities the team members are doing a daily basis.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So is it clear for everyone, right, team?
Yes, Anusha.
Any questions, do let me know. We'll connect tomorrow same time. Any questions? So there is no coding in Tosca. Even future also very huge requirement. So a lot of almost level 3, level 2, level 1 and level 5 companies are hiring these trial scientist Tosca people to work with the different application categories. As I said, This Tosca is supporting these many application categories. Almost 80% of companies are working these kind of projects only, right? So every project they have some development team, they have some testing department. Instead of hiring a manual people, so they're directly choosing a option to hire the people who are having a knowledge on Tricentis Tosca.
I have one
See,
query, Anusha.
Hmm.
Actually, here, like one is foundation and one is level 1, level 2. Can you please differentiate between these three? Hello?
Certifications you're asking.
Yeah, I'm asking regarding certifications.
Yeah. Coming to certifications, so it's a basic because this is a paid tool, right? So they
Yeah,
give access directly to the team members. Okay. If you
okay.
want to work with Tricentis Tosca, must you are the certified person in Tricentis. So one is foundation level. This is initially, if you're new to Tosca, now you are learning this foundation level. Then automation specialist level 1, that is AS1. Then specialist level 2. Like this, we do have a number of certifications in Tricentis level. Okay.
These
This
certifications will be provided by whom? Like from where we can get it?
which one? These certifications.
Yeah, foundation AS1 and AS2 like.
So as per training point of view, we'll cover AS1 certification and AS2 certification and ASAP. I'll share you these all the links to you personally.
Okay, sure.
Hmm? At the
Yeah,
time
sure.
doing the certification, I'll share you all this information with you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So Anusha, these certifications are also provided by Tricentis website, right? For free. We don't have to pay for these certifications. So what's the difference between your company and the Tricentis directly giving the certifications?
So your point is absolutely correct. This is a Tricentis certification only. It's a free of cost. No need to pay any amount to the Tricentis as well. You know, a couple of people are struggling to clear a AS1 certification, AS2 certification, and SAP, TDS1, TDS2, these certifications. We're just giving a program to clear these certification. That's it.
Okay. So but these certifications also have hands-on, right? Where they provide, Tricentis provide.
These certifications is not a yes, sometimes they are giving some hands-on also. If Tosca is installed in your laptop, they'll give some hands. See, this certification is having some information like what is what, that's it. It's not an in-depth hands-on. If you want to go with, you can go with and you can try it your side as well.
So you from your company also provide a different certificate, right? Other than the Tricentis one?
No, we'll
No?
provide only
Okay.
presently certificate, that's it. We're
Okay.
not giving any certification from our institute side. Okay.
You people just provide only training sessions, right?
We're just giving the trainings only. Okay.
Okay.
So Tricentis is a paid tool. So each person must
Yeah, I
have.
have one query. Like if I had done training from yours institute and do I need to appear for exam at Tricentis only, right? For certification.
Yes.
Okay.
so we have a other than AS1, AS2, SAP, remaining also we have a TD1 something that is also free only, right?
That is all. Everything is free only, Bharat. But the thing is, you'll get guidance from our side. The certification. If you want to do any other certifications, I'll share you those links with you separately.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, team. If you don't have any questions, we'll disconnect today and we'll connect tomorrow same time, 9:30. Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice day, team. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, team. Bye bye.